I'm going to lead this episode off with the end of a run that I'm not going to show, mainly because it was pretty much identical to the previous run because I was experimenting, but I found something interesting and I'm going to use that to win. So we're going to start with a failure and then we'll lead into the victory. Get that up. Okay. Being invaded. Okay, discuss terms. Oh, so it's just him. So it's the foreign consort. Well, it might be too early. So we don't slap him. Okay, so it's the usual Lumen one. He's a musician once, before he married away. Can I use that? No. Okay, so the father dies. Damn it. I was... there's got to be a way to fight this guy off. I gotta look this up. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to another round of Long Live the Queen. I literally have been dreaming about this game. I think I need to beat it a couple of times before I feel, like, free. So, building off of our last couple runs, don't really know what I want to do. I think I might want to try and do something completely different. History is kind of useful, intrigue is good, conversation and royal demeanor are great. And I'm curious about expression. I'm almost wondering if we go hard on voice and see what happens. I don't think I'm going to get rid of, what's-her-face from Ursul? Okay, so let's do that. It's the cousins. We'll do that plot line later. Play with toys. Okay, so we are now... We're now afraid. The one issue is, afraid is kind of a trash mood to be in. It gives a benefit... Oh, it does give a benefit to meditation, divination, and lore. Which is interesting. And then there's dance, reflexes, and flexibility. So I could also do reflexes and flexibility, but maybe let's go... No. I don't want to overwrite my quick start. I might want to... Here. I'm going to save a second quick start backup. There we go, just in case. Alright, cool. So, same deal. I think we want to do double voice for starters. Max out voice. It's the cousins. Okay. So, I don't... If I mess with this, we lose depressed. And everything goes down. So the big issue is, I don't really want to go for afraid. If I do yielding, depressed, and pressured... Yeah, let's start by attending the court instead. That changes us slightly. So now we get a bigger bonus to expression. Or we keep our bonus to expression. But mainly... It pushes depressed down before afraid, which is more useful. And then we can start working on becoming cheerful, because yielding will outpace afraid really quickly. And this way I can keep working on... Let's probably do instrument and decoration. We're just going to bard our way through this one if I can. Okay. So we have Juliana. We're going to let her stay. I'm curious about sending her away and what that would do. But yeah, still not going to truck with magic. I'm going to keep taunting people with that one. At some point I will do it. Okay, so we've got this. Look down, doesn't matter. Snake, can't do anything about it. And Lottie is probably dead. Is what it is. I'll think about Charlotte at some point. There is totally... There's totally kind of a game plan that makes that work. But I do not care. Okay, so now we are afraid. But we have our boost to expression, so it's not so bad. And I could kind of look at some other things. We could also work into public speaking, conversation. But I think I'm just going to max out voice really aggressively early. Okay. And then this should put us over the limit, so we are now yielding. Yielding gives us a bonus to royal demeanor, which, if I remember right, is good. Also bonus to history, and no negative to intrigue. The only immediate problem with yielding is it's bad for Lumen. Oh, right, but I'm not doing Lumen on this one. So honestly, being yielding for this entire route is probably not a bad idea. So, I don't know. Do we want to just start going hard on stuff like composure? Sure. I don't actually know if I've done royal demeanor. Okay. So we get that. That's fine. Let's take a look. So we're yielding. Yeah, I keep playing with toys. Let's see. So it's this again. Talk to her, except for I don't care. Okay. Let's probably do 2 in presence. Okay. And my elegance lets me pass. We are good. Okay, where were we? I don't even remember. We do have a new outfit. We could do coronet if I want to be full princess. We kind of do, we kind of don't. Doesn't really matter here. You know what? I'm gonna keep it for the time being. So, what week are we even on? 8. Oh, right. Summon to Foreign Affairs is not the worst idea. Yeah, why don't we actually dive into Foreign Affairs twice? We can work on the rest in a bit. So let's do a double Foreign Affairs. Okay. Unfortunately, funding. Don't know how to do it. Let's see. So let's check my mood. I think we're kind of working on being cheerful. Though I don't think it matters too much. Okay. And we want to do classes, probably double Novan History. Okay. So Banyan is back. So don't know anything about the military. And my court manners are still kind of mediocre, but it's fine. Okay, and we're now happy, which is actually... It's good, bad for me. I think we're better off as yielding. Happy, yeah. No, I think we want to become depressed. Because it's good for expression. And yeah, actually, that was a bit of a mistake. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. So let's put 2 into world history just to get that cycled. Okay. So we've got this Novan history. And foreign affairs. Okay. Marry an Ixionite. There we go. So, see about that. So we want to become less cheerful. So anything that makes me depressed. Depressed and afraid. So if I go to the tomb. So I go back to being yielding. Yielding is... yeah, generally and genuinely better for what I'm trying to do. Okay, so now that we've done that, my internal affairs is no good. Novan history. Oh, this is probably the monster. There's the monster sighting on day 11. Or week 11. That's gonna work. And on the 12th, we do have a test. We do have a test for flattery and court manners. But I kind of want to just ignore those for a bit. Maybe? Yeah. What boosts speech again? Conversation. Oh. We did just lose cheerful. Maybe I shouldn't have done what I did. Well, we can become cheerful after this one. So why don't we do one more round of elegance and composure? Yeah, we'll do one more round of elegance and composure. Get both of them past 50. We've got the key thong. Okay. So if I take a look at mood... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Let's play with toys. Unfortunately, I'm going to remain yielding. It's week 12. Week 12 has flattery and court manners that I don't remember. We've still got a little while to get my cheer back up. So I might want to just push some things. I'm probably not gonna do dancing. Intrigue, internal affairs. That's the one issue with being happy, is it does mess up my intrigue stat, doesn't it? Because cheerful has a minus on intrigue. So maybe what I do is actually do foreign intelligence and internal affairs. Right now I've got enough on these stats and I can get them back up. But I might be happy for a little longer than I'd like to be. Which sounds really weird. Okay, so we've got Talarist. Okay. Well, that's probably going to go poorly. Maybe I should have worked on conversation after all. Question. What are my autosaves? Because we had one just now. I could go back. Not too far. You know what? Or no. Okay. Oof. This puts us back. Okay, so we've kind of caught up to where we are. We became happy again, which is kind of okay. We've managed to push intellectual. I'm gonna skip intrigue. I'm just gonna hopefully rely on history instead. History and conversation over intrigue. And maybe that'll be fine. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, court manners are up to 44. That should be good. We don't know anything about a key thong, but that's okay. Okay. And then, mood-wise, I don't know, maybe we stay cheerful for the time being. Interesting that was enough, but that's okay. So let's do public speaking and flattery. We're actually double flattery. Because when do I need public speaking? Oh, parade speech. I failed on a 46. And that was on, that was the parade. I don't think we have wait, maybe we do have decoration. Let me take a look. My decoration's at 45, so why don't we do one in decoration and then one into public speaking? Okay. Don't know anything about that. Keep being cheerful. Okay. So what else do we have? Because we've got the Kavan murder trial, but I think I can kind of ignore that one. Divination, Falcon strategy, don't care. Decoration, I failed with a 30, but this time I got a 60, so that should be fine. And I failed with a 46 public speaking. So I guess conversation. Let's do a double flattery just to get us over the hump. Okay, so it's the same deal. Duchess of Mead. Don't know the history. Okay. That was Novan history. No, I'd failed with like a 30. Okay, put her to work. Still don't care about Kavan that much. Okay, skills. So, what was my Novan history? It was a 34, in fact. So you actually do need to have a fair bit of history to understand that one. Alright. So now I think we just do double into public speaking. Okay, and we've got the owl, which don't care about. Okay, outfit. They could do the coronet. Currently, I don't know, I like the toga. So, what do we need the most? Because if I want to ace the gala, I guess we should probably maybe stop being happy pretty soon. And start looking into some other stuff. Because we have flattery, court manners and flattery, court manners. I know court manners, maxing that out really quick is still a really good idea. Gives me a fair bit. Okay, why don't we... Why don't we max out court manners? My big fear is that we're going to run into a civil war because I'm too bardish, which could be an issue, but that's okay. So yeah, let's do double court speaking, or court manners. Get that up to 92. Okay, we have the grand ball. Okay, letter from Bryony. Should be good. Keep playing with toys. Classes. Okay, so looking at this, court manners is high. We might as well do public speaking and decoration. Okay, so we have the festival. We want to lead the parade and make a speech. Okay. So you can tell from the excited murmurs around you that the people are impressed with your queenly appearance. And then we give the speech, which I think we've done. For the people that make the domain great. The promise of fertility and new birth. Yeah, so I think we've seen this. Winter always comes, but winter is followed by spring. Each of us faces hardships, but we grow back stronger than ever. Now's the time for new beginnings, and for my beginning as your queen. Okay. Yep, looks like we nailed that one. So I don't want speech anymore, so I think it's time to start becoming depressed again. So let's visit tomb. There. Okay. I think we became afraid instead. Yeah, we are currently afraid. Good for agility and faith. I could put some into dancing briefly. Which isn't the worst. Otherwise, we could also do flattery. I don't actually know if we need much for flattery, to be honest. I'm looking at this now, and flattery, the highest level flattery I think I need is like 50? So maybe one round into flattery? Because yeah, we don't need flattery past the argument at the party, and even then, I might just skip the party, unless I get the guards. Because if I get the guards, then we can go to the party. I just don't know if the party actually gets us anything. Let's see. What else could I do? Because yeah, there's dancing, there's meditation, there's some other stuff. I could do a double round into dancing just so I don't have to think about it. Yeah. Why don't we do that? Okay, so that's agility. Do a double round into dance. Okay. There's the grand ball. Okay. So. Presence, elegance, composure failed, but decoration success. You mask your fear behind the armor of beauty. Whether you're truly queen, you certainly look the part. Father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, first dance is on us. Okay. And then we can dance with anybody. It's the intrigue in court manners. Now, someone about our age. Okay, and was not worth actually dancing in that, but we can at least chat. And then Banyan does his weird stuff. Okay. I think we're good. Observing the ball. I think we're good. It's still, we're gonna do a magic run after this. Okay. So, we don't want to be afraid. We want to be yielding. If I attend court, there. Now we're yielding again. That means we can go back to this. So that double investment into dancing was useless. It's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. So my thoughts are, I think we're good for at least a little while. Because it's week 18. Let's see. So I failed dance on a 30. So it might actually require like 40 or 50 to pass the, yeah, 40 or 50 to pass the dancing at the gala. Yeah, so what else do we even have? Accounting, climbing, Novan history. So I might actually want to invest a little bit into... Let's do history lessons for a bit. History. So we want to do world history and then Novan history. Okay, getting that up to 50 seems like a good idea. We've got this woman. And then flattery? Nope. Okay. And, oh, we don't get the guards because our intrigue is bad. That's good to know. Yeah, because I failed this. So, what is my flattery at? 39. So we still failed that one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might be fine. I might not be fine. Let's see. Foreign affairs. If I want to do that. I mean, the main question is if I survive. So why don't we do 1 into foreign affairs and then just 1 into composure? Okay, don't know anything about budgets, lower taxes, keep the nobles happy. Let's see, what is my mood? Because we're becoming pressured. I don't really want that. Okay, so let's do composure and elegance. Let's see. If I pardon him, nothing happens. Oh, here's the thing. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's kind of fine. Here's the issue. I need to raise my intrigue. Badly. Let's see. So let's do 1 into flattery. Flattery and foreign affairs. Flattery and voice. Because I still need a max royal demeanor out, maybe. Because we're kind of trying that. But we also need to have high voice. Okay, so voice is up to 80. Okay, so we've got... Wait, something about us with the squid? Okay, an unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your bedroom, tucking the paper out of your hands and off into the sky. Stick your head out the window to discover the poem is caught and fluttering on the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. I'm going to climb out and grab it. We're going to die, probably. You take a moment to look at where you have to climb in order to reach your target. Okay. We fall. Didn't break your neck, but your bruises are going to make it difficult to do anything strenuous for a while. Oh, that's interesting. We are now injured. Current mood, injured. That's different. Okay, so we're going to reload. I don't know how far. Okay, so we've more or less caught back up. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this one. We don't have the bonus guards, which means I can't go to the party, but I should have enough composure or elegance or whatever that I can get away with not going. We're currently working on becoming willful so I can boost my intrigue. We should work on voice, but I think I'm going to boost elegance while we're here, seeing as we've got a bonus. So, do we do elegance and composure, or elegance and public speaking? I don't actually know if we need public speaking past a certain point. I think we do, actually. So let's get them both pretty high. Okay, there's a letter for you. Who sent it? It isn't signed. It's a poem describing you in a manner that's entirely inappropriate for a queen. What? With this squid? That's terrible. Who writes this garbage? Okay. And now it's flying away. You stick your head out the window to discover the poem is stuck and fluttering on the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. We're just going to ignore it. What's the worst that can happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you? It's better than breaking your neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it'll rain and wash the words away. Have I just missed that event? Or does that only happen if you've pissed somebody off? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to keep sneaking out. So now we're lonely. Shoot. That would have given us a bonus on some things. Oh. That's an interesting option. I could invest into Battlefield to go to the party and just deal with the arrow. Do we save? What week is it? I have 22, I think. Yeah, okay, it's week 22. The main question is it worth it? Because where's the bandit attack is in 6 days. So I could. It would just be a bit of a hard left turn for me. But I'm near maxed on the things that I want. We just have to work on expression. Because if I can max out instrument and voice, which I should be able to do pretty quickly. What is negatives for expression? Just angry. So as long as I don't become angry, we're golden. There, so I can push this off a little bit until we get closer. So yeah, why don't we try Battlefield Medicine? Okay. Fabian. Let's see. Yeah, if we send him with his grandfather dies. What happens if I leave him with a Reese? Probably also going to die, but we'll see what happens. Okay. And now, once again, we're still lonely, unsurprisingly. So, I don't know, let's just do a double on Battlefield Medicine. Get that up to 50. Okay, unfortunately oh. Sure. I'll take Sabine as a court musician. I'm just gonna flip on and off a couple of these just to see what happens. Okay, so we're actually losing on history here. Pretty badly. I forgot about that. I'm gonna just assume it's not a problem and invest really hard into intrigue. Okay. So, letter from Adair. To internal affairs. Okay. Strange flash. Okay. And I could always just invest into history anyway and overcome it. But I think it'd be better maxing these. Ciphering is not that helpful. What a beautiful day. It's nice to stop and breathe sometimes. Huh. It's week 27. Interesting. Or is that 26? It's week 26. So, oh, you know what? That's what happens if I don't send the boy with the father or the grandfather. Okay, so if I look at skills, I don't know. I mean, we could throw on the princess outfit, but I think I'm gonna do double on foreign intelligence. Okay, there are letters from you. Letter from Bryony. Okay. Can I save? I can. Okay, so this is the... let's see. This is week 27. I'm so glad I can save during this. So I'm gonna try and go. And let's see if 50 Battlefield Medicine is enough to keep me alive. Okay, archery and reflex. Okay, so we kill ourselves. Damn. Well, in that case, 50 battlefield medicine is no good. So in that case, we're not going to bother investing into that in the slightest, and we're going to instead probably invest towards history and other things. Puts me back a little bit, but not the end of the world. Oh, interesting. If you let Adair stay with his stepmother, it's messy and hard to read, but he seems to be thanking you for letting him stay with the family he knows. Yeah, so the grandfather thing is very much not worth it. Unless you want to pursue the side quest with that, which is good to know. Okay, so we're just not going to go to the party. So instead we're going to do internal affairs. Okay, it's week 28. What do we even have left? Because we're not doing the party, so we don't need to worry about that. Nor do we learn about the Bryony Old Palace event. And it doesn't look like we got Civil War, which is good. It's foreign affairs, but we don't have history. So I think we're kind of fine history-wise. So let's try and max out foreign intelligence. And honestly start working on our expression, just to max that out. Because I don't think we have any more things that even require internal affairs. So foreign intelligence and instrument. 98. That better be good. All my friends are at the party and I don't get to go. I sent a note with my regrets and a gift, and she accepted, so at least she's not upset. Get together sometime after my coronation when things are less hectic. Okay. So now we can probably go back to becoming yielding. Let's start going back here. We're depressed, but it's fine. With intrigue, I don't know if I need 100 foreign intelligence, but I'm going to hope not. Let's do one into instrument and one into voice. Let's see. So double expression, instrument, voice. Okay. So we get the pillow. We're going to just keep it, put it on a sofa. And here's the question. What do we even want to invest in at this point? I think we've got almost everything. So let's go back to attending the court. So everything under expression is near to 100. So we could go back to history if I want to. Maybe let's do one in presence and one in foreign affairs. Okay, Duchess of Mead is here to see you. Have you seen Bryony? Okay. Yeah, she's gonzo. So now what do we do? Maybe composure? I'm really gonna just push both of these and see what happens. Okay, gust of wind, nothing. Maybe work on decoration a bit. No, decoration's maxed out. Never mind, don't need to think about that. Let's see. Double into Novan history, or do we do public speaking and flattery? I'm just gonna try and get every single one of these up into like 100. Okay, everyone's on edge. Hold a tournament. Everyone loves those. Prizes. Employment. Okay. As you move through the hall, your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one of the blossoms is shriveled. Spoils the whole display. You pick off the dead leaves and adjust the floral arrangement, muttering under your breath about blind butlers. That's so much better. You continue to your room. Okay, we got a letter from Duke Kigal. Oh. We find chocolates. Let's see, and there's something suspicious about this. We are going to save it for later. I don't know what saving it for later does, but I'm curious to find out. Okay, so now we're properly yielding. Not that that changes too much here. We've maxed out our entire social stat setup. I say... I don't know. Except for maybe investing into running away, there's not much I can do. Because, yeah, I could just get killed by what's-his-face. It is a possibility. I'm just hoping not. Okay. It's the tournament. Okay. Games will expose me to danger. So we're doing music. Take your place in the Bardic contest. When your turn comes, you take your seat in a beautiful wooden harp and let the notes fall like rain. Huh. Wow. Okay, so I've been stabbed. Okay. Okay, this only sends me back a bit. I'm just gonna save week 32. I think you need to do it so perfectly that you're... Wow. I was not expecting. Alright, classes. Or skills, what are we at? So, yeah, instrument and voice have to be 100. I guess it's fine. Okay. Expression, instrument, voice. Nothing more about voice. Cool. Okay, so we need a tournament. Employment again. Spoils the display. Okay, we find the chocolates, but it's sus, so we save it for later. And start playing with toys. I should probably change my outfit at this point. Probably to conversation. Let's see. So we want the tea dress. So that gives us near 100 on a bunch of those. I don't know. I don't know. Back to internal affairs and Novan history. Okay. It's the tournament again. We're going to do music. The notes fall like rain. Your voice weaves the spell of love and loss over the crowd. After the performance, the judges cannot help but name you the champion. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers. As near queen, you place flower garlands around their necks. Okay. He's challenging us to a duel again. Huh. Well, that sucks. I was under the impression that you could bypass the tournament bypass Kigal by winning. That's a pain. Okay, so we're back to the tournament. We're gonna take part in singing. Okay, so we're near Queen, and then Kavan comes to attack, which apparently attacks if we don't go rescue Bryony, which, whoops. Anyway, so he's here for murder. So we're going to refuse. And we're going to run away because we have reflexes in running above 80. Apparently the wiki actually has almost all of the information that I need. Obviously, I don't really want to look at the wiki too much. But at this point, we've been going for a while, and I want to just kind of beat this game a couple of times, and then... I don't know if I want to move on necessarily, or if I just want to play this kind of randomly, and every once in a while just do, like, a different ending, which would be kind of fun. Anyway, so... we just run away, and then he dies from arrows. You see, I was under the impression that if we won outright, he wouldn't be able to duel us or something. But alas, one of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poisoned. When you ask questions, it turns out the merchant house, which supposedly sent you the present, never existed. Someone tried to kill you, but you don't know who. Yep. Okay. So, I'm thinking we max out world history. I know that gets us something. And then maybe composure. So when we do royal demeanor, composure, and then world history. There we go. Alright, those are maxed out. And we're being attacked. Let's see. So we're not going to bother recruiting soldiers. That doesn't even help me. We're going to stay in the capital because I can't do anything with that either. Keep doing that. Skills. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know what we have left, really. Because we have the invasion, but I think I can send that off. Boy, there's all sorts of things that I could do. Like, I'm just looking at... Oh, interesting. There's a lot of stuff that I can do here, but not quite. So what do we even do? Because I don't want to invest in my efforts into really much of anything. I think we're good at this point. So, I don't know, presence in foreign affairs? Just max a number of these out like a complete goob. Danger on the high seas. Okay, they're coming in. But that's fine. Okay. Can max these out. So why don't we do just double on foreign affairs? Or internal affairs? I don't know. Internal affairs, foreign affairs. Okay. So, king consort he should be. Even if that much. He is a common musician who married his way into the throne. So here's Tagami. Let's see. So we don't slap him. Or benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Okay, so he wants to do the contest. The magical duel. But we haven't done magic yet because I'm a stubborn person. Call off the invasion if I win. Cool. So, don't like this. What choice do I have? He was a musician once. Before he married his way into power, can I use that? Sing to him. We're civilized people here, and if I might die, I need to compose myself first. I've only one chance for this. One hope to touch the heart of the man beneath the monster. You know so little about him, but he's a father who was once a musician. Music can reach him, where nothing else can. And so you begin your favorite song. You're afraid that he'd be impatient in order for you to stop, but it seems at least from the moment he's listening. Pretty, what is it? Something my mother used to sing to me. She was the queen. She was always so busy, but she loved me. When she had the time to be with me, to hold me, to play and sing, I miss those moments. You crying, how pathetic. Don't you sing to your children? That's no business of yours, isn't it? If we fight, and I defeat you somehow, then your children will miss those songs. Well then, perhaps you had better lose. And what happens then? What? When you've killed me and taken my crystal, what do you do then? You came from nothing and made yourself a king. But that wasn't enough for you, and I've clicked out of the game. So you pushed the boundaries, you conquered territory, you came after Nova. After me, do you go home to your children? Or do you go on to another crystal, another domain? Be quiet, you know nothing of the world. You have the world. But if you're not happy, what's the point? From the shocked murmurs on the part of the Shenjian delegation, you can guess that no one's dared to talk to the king in this like this in a long, long time. You hold your ground, meeting his eyes with your own, willing him to listen to you. It doesn't have to be like this. You and I, we could be friends. We could learn from each other. We could be part of something greater than ourselves, a new peace. And you can sing to your children. I've not sung in a very long time. I'll teach you my songs. You hold out your hands to him, open and empty. We can do this together. For a long moment he stands frozen. Then at last he sighs and places his hands in yours. And just like that, the war is over. Rad. Alright. Shit, I'm gonna play sports. We are now, I think, depressed. We won the war and now we're sad. Oh, what do we even do? I'm gonna put one into decoration just for the hell of it. And then, I don't know, foreign affairs. Look, man, I think we've won at this point, unless shit goes bad. Okay, history, foreign affairs. Actually, maybe intrigue, internal affairs. Just in case. Okay, Shenjians retreated into their own territory. The mood throughout Nova is one of cautious optimism. It's not so easy to replace the lives lost and the damage already done, but it's still a relief to believe that it's all over and nothing worse is coming. Small celebrations are being planned in many towns and villages. Your popularity is rising. It would seem that everyone loves you. I think there was supposed to be a civilian revolt there, but whoops. Anyway, sports, angry. Well, we're back to yielding, but that's fine. I don't know. One more on internal affairs and then... Oh. Well, this doesn't help me anymore. Let's just be... this. Actually, no. We should get the conversation outfit on. Not that it really matters, but I'm not going to train those up. Well, I guess we'll just do internal affairs and foreign affairs. I'm all about affairs. Time has slipped by you so quickly. Only 2 weeks remain before your birthday celebration, your official coronation as queen. Have you done enough to build a stable nova? It's traditional for the palace to provide entertainment and refreshments for the common people when a new monarch is crowned. It's a rare opportunity for the poor of the land to dine like nobles. The size and scope of any feast depends on what expense the royal treasury is willing to bear. Go bananas! Because we pretty much didn't spend any money, so I don't know if we're going to be broke. I probably should have, like, talked to Dad or something. Oh well. Either way. Well, those are near maxed out, so I guess Novan History and Ciphering? Otherwise, we just toss it all away and just do random shit, like dance. I can dance if I want to. No one can stop me now. Hell yeah. Castle is buzzing with preparations for your upcoming coronation. Ministers press you with the details for your favorite colors and flowers and so on. You're happy to collaborate with the designers to ensure you are shown off to the best possible effect. You're still so young, after all. Good design will help in making you look like a queen. Others are more interested in the subject of your marriage. Whoever you decide to marry will be elevated to the highest of ranks of nobility, which can mean a major shift in the balance of power. Therefore, everyone is talking about the top candidates, even though you're under no obligation to marry so young. Talaris, Duke of Sedna, is one option. Certainly, he expressed interest in marrying you earlier. Your union would bring stronger ties to the domain of Talas and improve the situation along the Elath border. There's Banyan, Duke of Marie, powerful... Okay, but asshole... Lindley from Kagal, who you danced with at the gala. He's only 2 years older than you and a nice fellow. He's not the official heir to Kagal. His father has so far refused to name one, waiting to see which of his children is most talented and dedicated to the duchy. But whether he inherits it or not, he will at least have strong ties to the region. And then little Adair, who's 12. Let's see. Almost old enough to understand the concept of romance. Some people think you ought to marry Gwinnell's half-brother, Ansiat, who hasn't turned 9 yet. There are 2 or 3 minor earls around the age of 20 who might be passable alternatives, and of course you could decide to ignore noble traditions entirely and marry a commoner if you are prepared to deal with the uproar. While you'd need to marry eventually, you're still very young. You could put this decision off until later. However, a clear succession contributes to the stability of your domain. Are you leaning towards any option? I'm gonna save, because these might actually have some achievements tied to them, and I can probably knock them out real quick. I don't think I'm going for a hundo on this one, but I don't know, let's marry no one. You're in no hurry to get married. You have a country to run. Okay. More sports. Oh, wait. Actually, let's reload. I just want to see what happens when we talk to Dad. Because, like, we haven't bothered. Dad, what really happened to Mom? She was a Lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve to defend her domain, but she insisted on... You don't need to hear that. She used magic, it drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you involved with it. Ah, fair enough. Alright. And classes. Does it matter? Skills? Oh, I could dance some more, but we should get some flexibility going. At this time last year, you were celebrating your 14th birthday. You were in the school garden surrounded by your friends. A teacher brought you tea and cakes, while a wealthy merchant's son wove a crown of flowers for your head. It didn't matter so much that you were a princess then. Your title was something for the future. Many of your peers would be duchesses or earls or the like someday, but not then. You were children. Your parents could not attend on the actual day, but they did send wonderful gifts, some for you and some for you to share. And a week later, they came for a visit, and your mother took you with her through the countryside in a splendid carriage. It was the last time you'd ever see her. You wonder if wherever she is, she can see you now. You're 15 years old, a legal adult. You've worked and studied. That's freaking weird, man. Studied and suffered and prepared. Now your time has come. You kneel before the priestess, barely hearing her words as she recites the blessings. She calls upon the gods to deliver peace and wisdom and prosperity to you, and through you to all of Nova. And then she calls upon you for your oath of rulership. Will you guide and govern and protect the people to the best of your ability, according to law and custom? I will. Will you, to the best of your power, uphold the ideals of love, honor, justice, and mercy? I will. Lords and ladies assembled, I present to you your undoubted queen, who has sworn you her loyalty. You who have come to give homage, will you do the same? One at a time, the head of each duchy approaches your throne and kneels to swear his or her service to you and your heirs. People of Nova, I give you Elodie, daughter of Fidelia, your true sovereign. What say you all? Yea, long live the queen. Thank you, I will. After the coronation and the private ceremony with the high priestess, Elodie was officially offered her mother's lumen crystal. The light that powered that light and the power would become part of her, a tradition that had been passed down for hundreds of years. Once his daughter was secure on the throne, Jocelyn returned to his birthplace to focus on his duties as Duke of Caloris. He soon became engaged to the Countess Siren. The subject of magic and lumens remained a slightly uncomfortable one for the citizens of Nova, perfectly fine for the queen who had inherited it by divine right, but not something that other people should be aspiring towards. Look at all the terrible things that happened when that power fell into the wrong hands. As an openly acknowledged lumen, Juliana, Duchess of Ursul, was met with public suspicion wherever she journeyed outside of her duchy. At times, that suspicion was accompanied by thrown vegetables. It did not matter that Elodie supported her fully as a member of the noble court. It only led to the commoners to whisper that Juliana was a bad influence on the queen. Juliana's perpetually unmarried state was even more worrying to those with wagging tongues. What if that influence rubbed off on the queen and left Nova with no heir? After the halt of the Shanjian invasion, relations across the Western Sea remained calm and trade flourished. Shanjia's expansionist phase seems to have come to a halt. Sometime later, a special trade ship from Shanjia arrived with a tribute to Queen Elodie. There was a beautiful harpsichord inlaid with ivory and pearl and golden roses, as well as two paintings clearly made by children depicting a pink-haired angel. Elodie refused to be rushed into marriage, wanting for herself the strong romantic connections that her parents had once had. It was many years before she was, at last, swept off her feet by a young earl with sparkling green eyes and a talent for pastry. He enjoyed surprising the queen with new confections, and even prepared their wedding cake. The marriage produced two daughters, who were perhaps a little spoiled by their parents' indulgent affection. Artistry was the watchword of Elodie's reign. She cherished beautiful things and worked to preserve them for generations to come, and thus Queen Elodie's legacy stretched into the future. Long live the queen. Rad! Let's see. So, now we can take a look at the checklist. Achievements, we've got a couple. Let's see. There are a lot of these that I haven't missed. Epilogues. So we've actually opened up a lot more. Oh boy, we were at 2 before this, and now we've got a fair bit more. I think I could unlock a couple by marrying different people, if I wanted to. Which, you know, is an option, but I think for now, at least, I'm going to take a break. We'll come back for one more round of this, with like a magic focus run. Oh, okay. I think I have 2 more runs that I'm willing to do for this game before I just call it done, unless there's a really, really special run that I've missed. Okay, I mean, there's a couple others, but there's the Warlord route, which I'm going to have to follow a guide for, and then the Magic route, which I'll probably do the same, because at this point, I've puzzled my way to a victory, and now I'm going to let other people who have puzzled this game harder than I have lead me to the rest. But I want to do a magic win just to see what kind of weird magic stuff you can do, because I know you can do an Earthquake, I know you can summon a Kraken, I know you can zap Kavan, and a couple other things, so not entirely sure what that'll lead to. And then the Warlord win is just absolutely decking anybody that dares question you, which sounds kind of fun. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.